All right, welcome back to Four Nostalgic Reasons. And today, it's actually, I'm not going to talk about anything nostalgic today. I'm actually going to talk about something that's happening right now, right here in the present. Two things. One, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl's coming up on Sunday. Today's the 11th. Super Bowl's on 13th. Today's Friday. Comes up on Sunday. Just want to say, not to pat myself on the back, but to pat myself on the back. I actually called the Rams in the preseason to go to the Super Bowl. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I jumped off, not that I jumped off the pick. I stuck to my pick, but I thought differently going into the playoffs. I thought that the Packers were the best team in the NFC. And I truly thought that they were going to go to the finals, go to the Super Bowl. The entire year, or even in the preseason when I was like looking at everything, I didn't necessarily know who was going to make it out of the AFC. I didn't think, everyone kept saying, oh, the Chiefs are going right back, and I was like, bro, it's hard as hell to make the Super Bowl 3 years in a row. I was like, I just don't think that they're going. But but there was no other answer besides the Chiefs. I didn't believe in the Bills. And actually, no. I actually thought that the Patriots had a chance before they cut Cam Newton. I thought that I was so hyped about Cam finally having some talent around him. They got Johnny Smith. They got Hunter Henry from the Chargers. They finally got their running game back. All the players that sat out last year for COVID reasons and stuff are finally coming back. So I just was really looking forward to Cam Newton finally getting a chance to prove that, last year he won 7 games dealing with COVID, just coming into a new system, and there's so many different obstacles he had to jump over in order to get that, in order to, number one, stay on the field and try to win games. And he was talking about how the Patriots have one of the most complex playbooks in the whole entire NFL, and I can only imagine what that looked like. But this is not a Cam Newton video. That's a whole other thing. But basically, I thought the Patriots had a chance until they started Mac Jones, and I was like, that's not happening anymore. But I didn't know. I just couldn't call who was going to come out the AFC. But I do think that this Super Bowl. I think the Super Bowl is I think the Rams are the second best team in the NFC, even though they're in the Super Bowl. And I think the Bengals are the second best team in the AFC, even though they're in the Super Bowl. I think that the Packers. I think 2 best teams in the NFL were the Packers and the Chiefs, and they just it's any given Sunday, man. It's football. Anything can happen, and they just didn't show up. They just didn't show up. But I am, with this Super Bowl, I'm definitely rooting for the Packers. I'm definitely rooting for the Rams. Like I said, they were my Super Bowl pick in the preseason. As soon as they got Matthew Stafford, everyone was like, oh my God, Matthew Stafford's a bum. He never won a playoff game. He was in Detroit for 13 years, never won a playoff game. He had Megatron. And that's what literally everyone I talked to, that's their first go-to. I talked to a bunch of people. They had Megatron. Bro, yes, they did. Calvin Johnson's a Hall of Famer, hands down. We get that. He's one of the greatest wide receivers to ever play the game. We understand that. But he is only one person, and he plays the wide receiver position. Of course, everyone looks at, oh, yeah, they had to triple team this man. I get that. But my retort to all that would be, who was their running back on any of those teams? Name me their best running back that they had in all those years that he was in Detroit. The person that comes to mind for me is Javid Best, and half of you guys don't even know who that is. He was a running back from Cal, and his career with the his career with the Lions was super short because of injuries. So who else did they have? Nate Burleson was there. Okay, Nate Burleson was okay. Obviously, he's in the NFL. He's better than okay. But as an NFL player, I'm talking about, he was okay. They had Kenny Golladay. You see what he's doing with the Rams. I keep saying the Rams. Jesus Christ. You see what he's doing with the Giants right now. Not much. They just didn't have anybody else. So, I was like, Matthew Stafford is who is he really throwing the ball to? And once again, he's top 10 in passing yards. So a lot of those do have, don't get it twisted, a lot of those do have to go to Megatron. He got a lot of those because of Megatron. We cannot underestimate that. But like that's still talent on his part. Like that's still talent on his part. Like I said, I've been a Matthew Stafford fan since he was in Georgia. My dad actually showed me who he was, and there was a game, his rookie season. It was I'll put the link in the description for you guys to look it up yourselves. But it was 37-31. They were facing the Browns. 8 seconds left. He's over here scrambling around trying to find the open man. Ends up getting tackled and lands on his shoulder. His shoulder, like you can, if you like I said, I'll put it in the description. The mic'd up version. He's like, oh my god, like my shoulder is killing me. Goes over to the sideline. They're like, yo, like everyone on the sideline is like, yo, there's no way you're finishing this game. Like you gotta sit out the rest of this game. And he's just like, nah, fuck that. I can throw the ball if you need me to throw the ball. I can throw the ball if you need me to throw the ball. And he goes back in the game. And not only does he, like I said, not only does he go back in the game, he throws the ball and ends up scoring a touchdown to tie and then win the game. And ever since that moment, he had me sold. He earned my respect. He earned listen, the ballsiest guy. He was the ballsiest guy to me, because there's a ton of quarterbacks that would have been like, oh my god, oh my shoulder, no, I can't do it. Or they would have went back in and did some dumb stuff and it would have been a dud. They would have went in for no reason. Like I said, ever since then, he earned my respect, guys. Like, oh, my phone died. Give me a second. Oh, where's my charger? Sorry about that. But, yeah, like I said, man, he was just that guy to me. So, like I said, I want them to win because of Matt Stafford. I'm not the biggest fan of Odell, but I am somewhat of a fan of Odell. And I think that his career, I don't think he had a fair shot until this year. He had some years with the Giants. I just think that, I don't think he had a fair shot with the Giants. I think that his best, he had some years with, I think the two best teams that they had when Odell was there was, I was hoping they were gonna do something when they first drafted Saquon. I was super excited because I actually went to a Penn State game, and I heard, and a lot of people around here were talking about Saquon and stuff like that, and how much of a problem he was and stuff like that. So a lot of my friends were actually putting me on to Saquon Barkley. So I started watching his highlights and everything, and I became I became a fan of his. Like I said, I saw him in person. Even though the people that they were playing, I think they were playing like Georgia Tech or something like that. They weren't playing nobody crazy. So like during that game I went to, but he lit it up. Like he lit it up. So like I don't know. I just became a little bit of a fan. But I thought that they should have done something more with that team. And I know when Victor Cruz first got hurt, I thought that he was going to come back and be a lot more healthy than what he ended up being. And he wasn't. I was really hoping to see Victor Cruz and Odell Beckham on the same field carving the league up. I thought that would have been one of the best duos, wide receiver duos in the league. But I don't know. And then he went to Cleveland, and we all know what happened when he went to Cleveland. I don't even gotta rehash that. But yeah, like I said, I'm a fan of Odell. I hope that he gets his ring. Aaron Donald, one of the greatest defensive players ever to play the game, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. I just really hope, you already know, you lost in the Super Bowl once. I really hope that his mindset is, yeah, we lost to Tom Brady. That's the greatest quarterback of all time. I can stomach that. I'm mad that I'm on his list of Super Bowl wins, but we lost to the GOAT. I can understand that. I can stomach that. I hope his mindset is, I'll be damned if I lose to anybody else in the Super Bowl, though. Yeah, I might have lost to the greatest quarterback, but I'll be damned if I lose to anybody else. And Joe Burrow, you are not Tom Brady, and we're coming for you. So I hope that's his mindset. I hope he's ready. I hope he's ready. I want Von Miller to get another ring. I would love to see that. I want my man Jalen Ramsey, the best cornerback in the league, and I don't care what nobody says, the best cornerback in the league. Florida State, come on, man. That's my guy, yo. That's my guy. I hope he gets his ring, yo. And for whatever it's worth, this man Eric Weddle's back in the league. I saw him on I saw him on the TV one day, and I'm like, bro, is that Eric Weddle? I could have sworn he retired like 3 years ago. I didn't even know he came back into the league. But yeah, I would love to see Eric Weddle get a ring too, bro. Like, I didn't even know he was still in the league. But yeah, man. I hope it's a close game. I think that the Rams are gonna win by 10, but I don't want to see a blowout, and I don't want to see a blowout. I just want to see a good game. But I think they're gonna win by 10. So, but in other news, I live in the PA. I live in PA. I live like probably like a half hour away from Philly. Everyone I talk to around here is so hyped off of this James Harden trade. Excuse me. Me, I'm a LeBron James fan first, and I'm a Sixers fan second. I'm a fan of whatever team LeBron James is on, and then I'm a Sixers fan. For me, man, I really think that the Sixers gave up way too much for James Harden. If this was 2 years ago, If this was 2 years ago, James Harden, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be super excited. I'd be like, okay. I wouldn't be over the top, like, oh my God, they're going to the final, this, that, and the other. But I would be a lot more excited than what I am now. I think that I understand that you had to get rid of Ben. He wasn't going to play for you again. I get it. I had to stomach it. It was a hard thing to stomach, but I get it. But they got rid of Seth Curry, which I also understand. You had to get rid of Seth Curry in order to get James Harden. The part that I have a problem with is that they got rid of 2 first round draft picks, and they got rid of Andre Drummond. I thought that they could have gotten away with not giving either Andre Drummond up or those 2 draft picks. Or if you did have to do that, if that was the case, if you're getting rid of Andre Drummond, you have to get a good center in return. I thought that they should have gotten I would have taken Blake Griffin for whatever it's worth. I would have took Blake Griffin. If that's all they were going to give you, I would have took him. But I think that they should have targeted LaMarcus Aldridge. If I'm giving you Andre Drummond, I need LaMarcus Aldridge back. Like, I think that Andre Drummond was the perfect backup for Joel Embiid. I think that he was the perfect replacement for what Dwight Howard provided you last year. And we all know that Joel Embiid's injury prone, bro. Like, I think that the Sixers' 2 best players in the league are injury prone. Joel Embiid, when he's right, he's a top 5 player. Not gonna lie, top 5 hands down. But he's been injured more times than not. And the fact that you gave up depth at center to get James Harden, and I understand who James Harden is. Please don't think I don't understand who he is. I understand he's right now he's a top 10 player in the league. Right? I wouldn't even say that actually. I don't want to rank where he is, but he's a top player in the NBA. I understand that you have to give up what you have to give up for him, but he's an aging player. He's getting older, and he's looking for a $200 million extension. The Nets scared me more than they did last year. I can tell you that. With the whole entire Kyrie, KD, James Harden experiment, I didn't think that they were going. I truly didn't think that they were doing anything with that. I did not think that they were going to the finals. Everyone kept gassing up like they were going to the finals. I thought that last year's Sixers team was better than that team. I thought that matchup wise, I thought the Sixers could handle Brooklyn. I thought they could have. With Ben Simmons, they had Ben Simmons. They had Matisse Thybulle, who was, come on, man, strap defender. Maxey was coming into his own, strap defender. You still have Joel Embiid, strap defender. They had Danny Green last year. They still had Dwight coming off the bench. Come on, man. I just thought that they were a better team, so it was that much more disappointing when they lost to the Hawks. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to get into it, but I just thought that they were better. I think that last year's Sixers team was overall a better team than what they are right now. And I'm not trying to undersell the team that they are right now. I think that they're a very good team. Their starting lineup probably is going to be James Harden, Maxey. They have Danny Green in the starting lineup still, or you can replace him with Thybulle. You have Tobias Harris, who last year was put into the role of being the second best scorer, the second best player on the team when, you expected Ben Simmons to be that, and he he let go. I mean, he failed on expectations. He wasn't that. So he was thrusted up into second option. Now you have Tobias Harris, who slides back down to the third option, where I think that's what they got him for last year. That's when I think that's what the vision was for him last year, being the third option, third scorer on the team. And you still got Joel Embiid, who's playing at an MVP level right now. So if the logic is, we're going all, if this is their move to go all in this year, we're winning the finals this year. I have my issues with it, but I get it. The future, I think the Nets won this trade, bro. For the future, you got to remember, Ben Simmons is locked up for 3 or 4 years. I think he still has 3 or 4 years left on his contract. So he's going to be in Brooklyn for a while, unless they end up trading, unless stuff doesn't work out and they trade him. But if everything pans out, he's still going to be in Brooklyn for a while. Like I said, you gave the team, they're hurting on defense. You gave them damn near the best defensive player in the league. And you gave them that. You gave them one of the most efficient shooters in the league. You gave them that. And you gave them, they were hurting on the center spot. You gave them that. And you gave them 2 first-round picks that they can do whatever. They're not going to need those picks. They're probably going to flip those picks into something else. So, and they still have, they still have Patty Mills coming off the bench. They still have, like I said, they still have LaMarcus Aldridge. And KD's going to come back with a vengeance, and Kyrie's going to come back at some point. I'm just like, bro, long term, the Nets team scares me, man. It scares me. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. And, the Sixers go to the finals and they win the finals. And, the Sixers finally get the ring. There's another parade in Philly. I hope that happens. I hope that's what the outcome is. I hope that's what this trade, equals out to. But I just have my doubts, man. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, and I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I'm just in wait. I'm in wait and chill mode. It's just scary, man. It's just scary. But we'll see what the future holds. But like I said, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the current trade, the current situation going on in Philly, and this weekend in the Super Bowl. But until next time, we'll get back to our usually scheduled program with nostalgic content. I'll be back at it with another video. Appreciate some of the support that I'm getting. People that have started to subscribe and check out the videos and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. And I'm trying to be more consistent. I'm trying to get this grind going, man. I'm trying. We're gonna get it going, man. We're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it together. I look forward to this journey, man. I'm not here for a short time. I'm here for a long time. So I look forward to growing this channel and making it bigger and want it to turn into something. I want to turn into something big, man. Side note: I have a Twitch channel. Same name as this channel. I have Twitch. I'll put that in the description. Follow me on there. Play some games. I play Madden. I play a bunch of games, man. Just go check that John out. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to plug. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Gang, gang.